Hi, it's Cory.
And Stephanie.
And welcome to Disney's Contemporary Resort. We're so excited to be here today, this morning actually, kind of late morning, to try brunch at the California Grill, right up there at the top of the Contemporary. Somewhere we have never been for brunch before, but have always wanted to give it a try and have heard so many good things about it. And we're really excited to go today, bring you along with us, and try all the delicious food.
I'm so ready. I'm starving actually. So let's go check it out.
So here is the menu here at California Grill for brunch, and the way this is set up is they have all of the items here on top. This self-serve selections is basically like buffet style, and you can see they have everything from sushi, deviled eggs, they have a charcuterie, a lot of options here as part of the buffet style of the menu. And then you go down and you have all of the entree selections. So you can see everything from chicken lo mein to blackberry pancakes, blackened Gulf shrimp, and look at that, pineapple coconut stuffed French toast. Sounds absolutely delicious. There's eggs Benedict, a Bison Burger, and you know, you can order as many of these as you want. From what I've seen in the past, they don't limit you to one entree. You can kind of keep getting refills and try as many as you want. So we're gonna try as many of these entrees as we can today and see which ones we like the most. And then also, all your drinks are included. So you can get everything from soda and juices. They do have some specialty cocktails that are upcharges, but champagne, mimosas is included, unlimited, with the buffet as well and with the entree selection. So some really amazing looking food. Can't wait to dive in.
Up here. We have a beautiful view of the castle right from our table, and everything is so pretty in here. At first glance, walking up there is so much to offer, anything from sweet to savory, and just a wide variety of things. So my first plate is completely random, and I basically just grabbed what I thought looked pretty or sounded interesting. But I avoided most of the sweet things because I'm not quite ready for dessert. I was going for savory. So I'd like to show you my first plate. And this is what we got going on. I got a couple of the deviled eggs, which have a spicy mayo and bacon on them, so how could they be wrong? And then I also have the tempura shrimp roll, which looked really good. And another one of the shrimps with rice. And then also I've got the fish dip, which smelled really, really good. And I also have some of the quiche. So I'm really excited to dive in and give this sampling a try. So let's see how everything tastes. So I just have to try these deviled eggs. Look at that, bacon and spicy mayo. I couldn't wait any longer. Let's see how they taste. My goodness, the flavor in those eggs is incredible. The spicy mayo is exactly that. It offers a good amount of spice without being too spicy. And then that bacon offers a nice bit of the saltiness. The eggs are done perfect. I have no complaints at all with these deviled eggs. And to start our meal off with that, I can't wait to see what else comes out of that kitchen. So up next is the quiche. It's topped with a little bit of arugula and a little bit of squash as well, which I've never had on a quiche, but I'm welcoming to try it. Let's see how it tastes. First thing I can tell is it's actually cold. I'm used to my quiches being on the warm side, but this isn't. It's a chilled quiche. Doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Let's see how it is. Much different than I thought. I'm used to my quiches being like cheesy, warm, melty. This isn't. It's like a cooled egg. The arugula on top is nice. It's got a nice flavor. The squash is also very nice. It's almost a little bit on the sweet side, which isn't what I was expecting. But the crust is really nice. It's flaky and it's still got a nice crisp on the bottom and it's not soggy. Overall, this is a good quiche. Not what I was expecting, but I like that it's different.
And here's my first trip up to the buffet here at California Grill, and got a little bit of a bunch of different things. So I tried some sushi. So that's a California roll, that is a spicy tuna roll, and a shrimp tempura roll. Gonna try some of the hummus, some of the house-made pickles, which just looked really good. And Stephanie loved those deviled eggs, so I got a couple of those. And then under the deviled eggs there is a smoked fish dip that I'm excited to give a try. And this is only the beginning. So the first thing I'm gonna try is the smoked fish dip. It looks and smells delicious. Let's see if it is. That is delicious. Not fishy at all, and the way that it's prepared, whatever they have in there, I don't even know, but it is seasoned perfectly. I love smoked fish dip, and that is really, really delicious. Okay, so next I'm gonna try this shrimp tempura shrimp. Looks good, let's see how it is. That is delicious sushi. That shrimp tempura has a nice crisp. I think there's fruit in there. I think that may have been mango in there. So delicious. I'm gonna eat a lot of those. Really, really good sushi roll. Really quick, we're gonna go ahead and try the California roll, which is the classic, right? It's the go-to sushi roll for a lot of people who are not as adventurous with sushi. Let's give it a try and see how it is. It looks like it has real crab and not the, imitation crab that you get at a lot of places. So let's give it a try and see how it is. And that's delicious. Again, a delicious California roll, delicious tempura shrimp roll. All the sushi here is really fresh and delicious. Can't wait to try more. And this is the pineapple coconut stuffed French toast, and this has a cream cheese filling and pineapple compote. Okay, so now I'm gonna try the stuffed French toast, and this is a pineapple coconut stuffed French toast. It looks really, really nice. The real cool thing about it is that the coconut is put on sometime during the cooking process, so it gets a nice toasted coconut. It's really nice and golden. And then it's got some fresh pineapples and some whipped cream on top, and then you can see that stuffing on the inside there. Looks really good. Let's see how it tastes. That's delicious. The inside is really creamy, not too sweet, almost like a custard. And then the fresh pineapple on top with the crispiness of that coconut. Delicious. This is our first sweet entree. We're gonna be trying the pancakes next. But everything again has been so delicious so far. And here is the Eggs Benedict. They actually offer the Eggs Benedict in a couple different options. You can get the traditional, which has an orange glazed honey ham, which sounds delicious, but they also have poached salmon or poached Maine lobster, and we went with the poached Maine lobster.
So as beautiful as these Eggs Benedict are, I am completely impressed that you can actually get lobster on it, and that is included in the price. They offer it just as is, no meat on it, that you can get lobster or even salmon, which is quite impressive. I obviously got the lobster because why wouldn't you? Let's see how it tastes. Those are fantastic Eggs Benedict. The English muffin on the bottom has got a nice crisp to it. It's not soggy at all. The eggs got a nice flavor. They're well salted and seasoned. And that lobster is certainly the star of this. I'm so excited that they offer that. I mean, it's huge and it's very well flavored. It's cooked to perfection. I cannot wait to devour this dish.
And so these are the Blackened Gulf shrimp with bacon Parmesan grits. Okay, so we're gonna try this blackened shrimp and grits, and it looks so amazing. And a nice little tomatoes on top, and a lot of the sauce. The grits don't look like dry at all. It looks like it's got plenty of the sauce, and the shrimp are nice and blackened. Let's give it a try. That is unbelievably delicious. Not even a joke. I mean, it's so fresh. The shrimp are perfect. They're blackened. You've got that blackened flavor, but if you're not a fan of spicy food, they're not spicy at all. So you get the blackened seasoning without too much spice. The sweetness from the tomatoes over the shrimp and with the grits is so good. yeah, the cheesiness of the grits, everything about it, so delicious. I would highly recommend this entree, but then again, I would highly recommend all the entrees because we're probably gonna get every single one of them because we can. It's so delicious. All right, we're gonna try this specialty made-to-order dessert, and we just went up there and got it, and they make it right in front of you. And he's basically taking these little cakes and cooking them in butter. It looks absolutely delicious, nice and caramelized, and then it has this delicious syrup on top. Not really sure what it is, and some caramel bourbon ice cream, I believe, and then some like cornflakes on top. It all looks really good. Let's see how it tastes. That's good. The texture of the cake is different than I thought, but there's nothing wrong with it. You can taste there's some fruit in there too. I don't know if it's raisins potentially, but oh, there's actually a lot of fruit inside the cake itself. It's almost like a good fruit cake. I know a lot of fruit cakes aren't good. This one's good, and that ice cream is really tasty. I do like the addition of the cornflakes on top. It adds a nice crisp, which is really nice too. I think overall it's really delicious, and it's a really cool dessert that they're making fresh to order. And this is the steak and eggs. This is with 2 eggs, any style, charred tomato barbecue sauce, house-made hash brown, and lime aioli.
So I'm always on the hunt for a good steak here on Disney property, and at first glance, I'm excited that it looks like they got the cook right. It's a nice, beautiful pink color on this medium steak, and it comes with a nice sauce on it. I didn't forget what it said for the sauce flavor, so I'm going to be kind of surprised to see how it tastes. Yes, the steak is absolutely cooked perfectly. It's got very, very good flavor. It's nice and moist. I'm having a hard time exactly picking up the flavors that are in that sauce, but they're very, very good. I have no complaints on the steak, and it's really nice. I'd love to try this potato patty that came with it. It's the only one on the menu that I've seen that actually came with what they called hash browns, and it really doesn't look like hash browns, but more so like a potato block. Glad I tried that. It's got a nice salty flavor to it without being overly salty. It's got a nice crisp to it, and the potatoes on the inside are even flavored very nicely. This whole dish as a whole with the eggs, the steak, and the potato patty are excellent. I'm really glad that we got this to try.
And here's the Bison Burger, and this is on a house-made brioche bun with seared pork belly, Monterey, fried egg, heirloom apple onion relish, and waffle fries. All right, so next up we're gonna try this Bison Burger, and this burger is huge. I didn't expect it to be so big. Look how thick that patty is. Looks like it's cooked perfectly, and it's topped with an egg, a fried egg, some nice thick pieces of pork belly, and it looks really delicious. It looks like there's also a layer of grilled onions there on the bottom. Let's give it a try. This is a hard one to get a bite on. Alright, so here's the deal. That is amazing. That is such a good burger. I mean, I know I get excited sometimes, but I can honestly say that this is probably one of the best burgers I've ever had on Disney property, for sure. So delicious, cooked perfectly. The sweetness of the onions is so good. That pork belly melt in your mouth. The meat is melt in your mouth. The egg with the yolk running over it. All of that works so perfectly together, and even the bun itself is just so nice. It tastes nice and fresh. It's what you want with a burger. You don't want that big, big poofy bun that you can't push down. It does its job. It's grilled on the inside. Every little piece and detail about this burger is absolutely delicious. And these are the blueberry pancakes with local blueberries, vanilla custard, blueberry compote, and warm Canadian maple syrup.
All right, so we're jumping from savory to sweet. Let's give these blueberry pancakes a try. They look nice and fluffy. They look nice and fresh with the fruit. Let's see how the flavor pairs. It's good. Nice pancakes, nothing wrong with them. Not as flavorful as I would have imagined, but the blueberry sauce itself has a nice flavor. And I don't think I got as much as the other sauce that's on there. And that's good. It's nice, a really light flavor, but it's like a light vanilla flavor. It pairs very nicely, and I like that this is a lighter dish, so you are able to try more things because it's not super filling. Once again, a good item here.
So this is the chicken katsu and lo mein, and this is baby carrots, sugar snap peas, bell peppers, lo mein sauce, and sesame oil. All right, next we're gonna try the chicken lo mein dish that they offer, and it's got a nice pile of lo mein. It looks really good. Looks like it has plenty of sauce on it, and then this gigantic piece of fried chicken. It's like a chicken cutlet, and it looks really good. The breading looks nice and crispy, and it's got nice color on there. Let's try the chicken first. That's really good chicken. Nice flavor. Again, a nice crust on the chicken. Really, really flavorful. It's huge though. Again, a really huge piece of chicken. Let's go ahead and give some of these noodles a try and see how they taste. They're not as fat as like the lo mein noodles that you would normally see. They're actually a little bit of a skinnier lo mein noodle. Let's see how they try. Those are good. It's like a soy ginger sauce on there. The flavor's really good. The one thing I will say is I think they're a little salty. I would expect them to be salty, kind of be on the saltier side, but they're a little bit overly salty for me. Chicken's delicious. Lo mein's a little salty, but it still has a good flavor.
So just when we thought we were done here, a plate of desserts showed up. Now everything looks and smells amazing, but unfortunately we just don't have the room in our stomachs to eat anymore today. But thankfully they do provide a little box to take these home, so we'll have to enjoy these at a later time.
So a little closer look at these desserts Stephanie was just holding. These are macarons, and one is a salted sea salt caramel, a chocolate, a strawberry, and these are truffles. One of these is actually a green tea truffle. There is a coconut truffle and also a bourbon espresso truffle. These over here are actually little mini cinnamon rolls, which look cool. These are probably the most interesting, is they're little gummies that taste like white plum. They're white plum flavored, and then a dark chocolate bark with dried apricots and cherries. Again, like Stephanie said, all look really delicious, but we are completely stuffed. So we're gonna put these into a box, take them home, and enjoy them later when we can actually savor the flavors. So that was our brunch here at the California Grill here on top of Disney's Contemporary Resort. You can see the Magic Kingdom back there behind us. An incredible view up here, and what an absolutely incredible time we had for brunch. Just tell me some of the highlights.
First off, I don't think I've ever almost eaten myself into a food coma, but I certainly have done that. With that being said, there really wasn't a terrible thing we tried by any means. Some of the standouts for me, some of the things that you can grab off the bar, those deviled eggs with the spicy mayo and bacon, very, very good. The tempura shrimp, like sushi, very, very good. We ate quite a few of those. I really, really enjoyed the fish dip. It had a really nice smoky flavor without being like overly fishy. So that was super wonderful. And then as some of the entrees that came out, I really enjoyed the steak. As I ate more of it, I realized that I had missed to mention that it had like this barbecue glaze that was on the bottom of it. Because I got one of the end pieces when I tried it, I didn't like taste that. But it turned out that was like a lime aioli that was on it. And lime really didn't ring through as a flavor for me for that. But with that being said, it was still a really good flavor. I really enjoyed the eggs Benedict. I thought the hollandaise was nice and smooth. It had a nice buttery, rich flavor. So that was really, really good. And we tried so much, now I can't even think straight because I've ate so much.
The standouts for me, by far, that bison hamburger, guys. I'm going to say right now that bison burger was probably, man, it's so hard for me to say that it is #1 the best, but it is definitely one of the best burgers you can get anywhere on property. Unfortunately, I think you can only get it here for brunch, but that burger was out of this world fantastic. It might be the best burger at Disney. It might be. It is so good. And also, what was so good in the first round? The shrimp. The Gulf shrimp with the grits. The shrimp and grits were amazing. The tomatoes were so good in it. They're like the way they were sauteed and the corn that was in it and the bacon, the big hunks of bacon. So delicious. Like Stephanie said, everything here is amazing. Champagne. All you can drink champagne if you drink with little boba pearls in it. And that is all you can drink here along with all you can eat food. So the price coming out of here is right around $90 a person.
I think it's $95 a person.
$95 a person, which on the surface when you look at it seems expensive. Once you get here and you realize what you get for $95, I believe this is one of the best values for a high-end dining experience here in Walt Disney World. The food is incredible. So many options to choose from. The quality is incredible. And then also just the ambiance of being up here on top of the Contemporary here at California Grill is beautiful. I mean, look, the Magic Kingdom behind us. We spent over 3 hours here eating.
3 hours of eating. And there was a little pausing in between entrees and whatnot. With that being said, 3 hours, I would highly recommend that you do not plan going straight into a park unless you're just taking a slow walk around the park. Because after such a big meal and just sitting there for that long, you almost just want to go lay by a pool or maybe go sit in a lounge somewhere just to kind of decompress and just, relax. Walking around in hot Florida after eating that much may not be the best idea. And also another thing to add, when you come here for brunch, as long as you keep onto your receipt, they will let you back up in the evening to view the fireworks from up here. So that's just something to be mindful of.
Absolutely. And also another perk with the brunch, if you have a brunch reservation, you get free valet parking too here at the Contemporary, which is also just another really cool perk. Also, live music. The bass and piano player playing inside. We're actually out here outside right now. These speakers are playing the audio from inside. So that music right now is live. That is live right now, and he is amazing. Did such a great job in there playing, and just really sets the tone for this whole experience, which we will definitely do again. One note, I know that I believe DVC and pass holders get 10% off, and they also accept Tables in Wonderland with 20% off, and which is pretty awesome. To get 20% off of this makes it even more of a steal. Highly recommend it. Could not recommend it more. Come check out the brunch here at California Grill on Sundays. It can sometimes be tough to get reservations, so make sure to plan in advance, but you won't be disappointed. Anything else you want to add?
Nope, I think I'm full and ready to take a rest.
All right, well, that's going to do it for us here today at the Contemporary Resort. We hope you enjoyed watching the video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe below for more like it, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching.